Hello fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with quite a rare tank nowadays, at least in my opinion, Ru 251. Definitely not my favorite light tanks, but this tank have a rich past. Remember when Ru used to be the tier 8 vehicle, it used to be a level of the black dog in a way, or grey dog, or however you are calling that M41, right? Because of the abilities of the high explosive and stuff, and here you go, my lovely friends. Now we have this in the tier 9, but as a tier 9 tank, it's pretty much castrated tier 8. It's not that good as it used to be in the past, and definitely not my favorite vehicle. In fact, I can't remember when I played with this tank last time. So you know what? It's about the time to go into the battle and check it out how this vehicle is performing nowadays. What do you think about that? Also, fellas, we will check out how expectation values is looking on this tank, because I have a feeling expectation values is going to skyrocket just because this tank is not so popular nowadays and people is simply not playing with this vehicle as much as they used to play in the past. So yeah, let's go into the battle. And the first battle which we are getting right here is Pilsen. Definitely not the map which I would like to get, but it's completely fine. No complaints, no regrets. And I see the skill 5 member is chilling right there. Nice, good to see the baboons which is having some fun in the game, right? So the first things first, what is this gun is all about? Standard penetration 215, which is fine. Hits 250, okay-ish. High explosives as pretty much highlight of this vehicle is 102. So using high explosives can be a very beneficial thing for you, right? Okay, let's go. What is the first thing which we are planning to do right here? We want to go in front and we want to spot the enemy vehicles. But first of all, we want to check out how many tanks we are going to play, which is playing over there, and we have plenty of the tanks. Good, very good. I am going to start the battle with a high explosive ammunition, and the first things which we are going to do, we want to check how many enemies are going to play in this area over there, right? So we are moving in the middle, and as you can see, there is another row which is going right here. And obviously we are missing our first shot, but it's not a big deal. By the way, our T-49 is trying to chase this guy. We penetrated him into the ass and we are lighting him on fire. He is running, he is screaming, he is dying, fellas. Beautiful. Very good start for us and not so good start for enemy Ru, but once again, he made a hardcore pressure idea and that definitely did not paid off, which is completely fine. Now we are spotting the Patton, which is sitting in the back, and we have a lot of bushwankers right here. And my main mission right here is going to be to help our team while spotting enemy forces right here, and obviously while shooting them if I will have a chance to do so, right? So as you can see, assisting damage out of nowhere, and now unfortunately, but our budget is getting destroyed for his aggression right here, because he was way over aggressive than he should be, right? Okay, that makes sense. What do we want to do now? Now we want to take this position over there. And why this position? Because I will try to be sneaky breaky. I will try to peek like this, and my main mission is to spot the guys which is sitting around this area right there. What I want to do, I want to get assisting damage, right? I mean, being a light tank, what I supposed to do? Spot enemy forces and punish them for one or another bad decision what they are doing right here. And as you can see, we are getting outspotted. What that basically means, they have someone in the bush over there, right? Which is not the thing which we want to see. We want to outspot the enemies, but oh well, what can you do, right? I have another alternative option right here, and you might think, skill, what you are thinking about. You see this pattern which is going super aggressively? That's what we want to see. We want to see the guy making stupid mistakes, and since he made a mistake, we are simply going to boom into his ass, and the pattern is crying in the corner. Beautiful. Meanwhile, the standard B is thinking about going on this T49, and you know what? It's just Perfect for us. It is just ideal. Why so? Because enemies are simply making bad decisions, big mistakes, and we are punishing them for their stupidity. Excellent. Very, very good. How about if we will try to punish someone who is playing around this area? This guy is getting spotted, obviously, because he was greedy, and hip hip hooray, he is gone. 4,000 combined already. This battle, fellas, I believe we can even get a swanker idea if we are going to make a good decisions. Can we spot the guys over there? I'm peeking like this, but unfortunately we cannot spot them. Now look, our pattern with a Skoda is thinking about going aggressively right here, and what is my plan? My plan is to make a hardcore pressure right here. Why so? Because this T30 is pretty much politely asking to get killed, right? As you can see, he was aiming over there and he managed to shoot. So what do we want to do now? Now, my lovely friends, we want to see his belly right here. Kaboom, into the belly. That was a beautiful penetration with a high explosives, and hip hip hooray, we are sitting on 5,500, and it's only the start. We can definitely get so much more of all this. Beautiful. Meanwhile, the T49 is not feeling very, very happy here, but it doesn't matter. We are going to eliminate this guy, which is going super aggressively, and I want to help this guy to go out of here, okay? I want to help him. Hip hip hooray, we saved another light tank right here, which is just perfect, and all we need to do, we need to find the Progetto somewhere and Arta and maybe get some shots over there. As a first battle with a Rue, I must admit, it looks great, fellas. It looks great, but once again, the first battle is not describing the tank, and believe me, I assume and I believe this vehicle can be such a big pain in the ass, sometimes it's disgusting. By the way, this guy just shot, which is great thing for us because he is getting eliminated from the game, and all we need to do right now, we need to make a pressure for that Mr. which is sitting right here, so we can get extra 1,900 assisting damage right here, so we can push to 8,000 combined in this shitty ass map, because let's get real, this map for a light tank is not so good. Anyways, can we spot him? Going like this, mine. Absolutely, yes, we spotted him. We are trying to run away before we are getting killed, and hip hip hooray, he's getting spotted. That's exactly what we wanted to. We are getting pretty much full assisting damage, and he's still looking at me. I mean, you have T49 which is banging your ass, sir. Whew. Very interesting stuff. Anyways, we finished it with a 7,200 combined. Beautiful. Remember the mark of excellence percentage. We was on the 96% of the mark of excellence. Are we on 100% question mark? This would be great, right? No, we are not, fellas. We are not. I was expecting the percentage of the mark of excellence is going to drop down, but apparently it's not the case. Anyways, as expected, a swanker, hip hip hooray, 3,000 damage dealt, 4,000 assisting damage, and I am impressed of this vehicle performance, and as you can see, the third mark of excellence is requiring pretty much 3,100. Okay, let's go for another one. I really want to play another battle with this vehicle. I am excited and I'm happy to see how fast this tank is and how well the gun behaved, what kind of situation we had and so on. But now our fun is going to end because we are getting the Ensk. And Ensk for this tank, well, let's get real. I mean, light tank in the Ensk map, and Ensk map is definitely not favorited by the light tanks, but it doesn't matter. We are not going to give up, and we will try to craft some use for ourselves. So let's do this. First things first, what do we want to do? I think I am going to take that standard bush over there. Why am I calling this bush standard? Because it is. A lot of people is playing right here and I'm one of them, because we can spot the guys which is crossing here. Maybe we can see the Arta which is crossing like this, or Arta which is crossing like this, and it's just excellent. So let's do this. And here we go, we are in the bush. Beautiful. Now patience is going to be the key. Arta is getting spotted right there and Arta is getting murdered. Beautiful, we are responsible for this Arta death and I definitely like to be responsible for this. Leo is playing in the open field and obviously we are spotting him, which is hip hip hooray. And once again, boys and girls, this is only the start. That's what we want to see in the start of this battle. Wait, be patient. Patience is the key right there, okay? Because if this Leo is going to peek here, we will try to punish him. And luckily we managed to do that properly. Nice. So far, so good, fellas. Plus, on top of that, pay attention to how our team is playing this battle. And apparently, our IS-7 is being super aggressive over there. And he have an angle on this hawk. So this hawk is more likely dead meat. And pretty much what that means, enemies have a big lemming train in the city. Which is not necessarily bad for us, boys and girls. It is not necessarily bad. Okay. Let's see. Can we punish the Super Conqueror which is playing over there? Can we? Sure we can. 240 in the ass, beautiful, and it is only the start. Also pay attention to what those guys is doing and they are making a hardcore pressure right there. Meanwhile, IS-7 is going aggressively and it is about the time for us to kind of think about our life decisions. Do we want to sit over there or do we want to run? Because I kind of want to run. More likely I'm going to take one for the team from the IS-7, but luckily it's not the case and I'm simply running away, right? Ooh. Yeah. That's the rule which I remember in the tier 9. This is exactly the rule which I remember and tough story. Okay, so what happened right here? I simply did not escape it in time. I took a couple for the team and I got ammo racket. So Cabrio Ru. I don't really think the Ru is epic tier 9 light tank by any means, but it is fast, you can spot, and this is definitely a good features of this tank. But in the same time, as you can see, sometimes the games can go in this way when you are simply getting gangbanged and no one is asking your name. It's completely fine. See you in a minute or so, and then we will continue playing with Ru. We are going to play either one battle or 2 more games with Ru, and hopefully the next map is going to be friendly for a light tank, so we can get shit ton of assisting damage and shit ton of damage dealt. See you in a second. And we are back, fellas. Looks like our team got gangbanged, they took one for the team, and oh boys, this battle was horrible. But what can you do? Not every time you can win the games, especially in the maps, which is like Ensk, which is very, very bad for light vehicles overall, right? But once again, I am feeling happy with my result and with my performance. I simply got ammo react and there is nothing what you can do about that. Literally nothing, right? Even though if I wouldn't be ammo react, I don't really think I could do something in this battle, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Oh well, what can you do? So, as you can see, this is the score in this game. We are somewhere over there, although, I mean, considering the performance, it wasn't... we are not the last guy on the team, so let it be. Anyways, let's go for another battle, and I hope another game is going to be so much better. Can we get something nice for a light tank, please? Like Himmelsdorf or Empire's Border, or maybe even Ensk counter-attack? Oh well, what can you do? Looks like Empire's Border it is. You asked, you shall receive, right? I supposed to yell for Kempinovka, Prokurovka, or for something else probably, right? Well, what can you do? What is the plan for us in this battle? I think I'm going to do an unusual thing and I'm going to play somewhere over there. This is my plan. I mean, I have couple of options. I could go over there, but I think going through the middle, taking this position, and maybe after that making a pressure for the guys which is playing over there, it might be very good idea. Or maybe I simply will get gangbanged and then I will cry in the corner. First things first, obviously we want to have high explosives because I like to get use of the high explosive ammunition, especially on the tanks which can shoot high explosives, right? And what do we have? We have the Scorpion which is playing in the middle of the nowhere, and now we are playing against him. Obviously he cannot outspot us, so we are just saying nyom 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 nyom. And the Scorpion is not feeling happy, fellas, but once again, this is a mistake by this poor fella, and he can't change it, boys and girls. He simply cannot do anything about that. Beautiful start for us. Beautiful start for us, fellas. Amazing. Okay, what do we want to do now? Now we want to take this position over there, and I am thinking, can we spot a bushwankers which is playing over there? This is the question. Wait. I'm going to prepare to go backwards. Wait, T-44 over there. Very good. Can we find the angle to hit him? Pretty please. Into the side. Too bad we are not even doing damage for him, but we are running for our life, so it is kind of fine, right? Boom. Into the T-44, and now, fellas, I am expecting for help from our team. By the way, he doesn't know what he is doing right there, so that's great. We are trying to flank him, and we are simply claiming his life. He is not a very good player. He doesn't understood what he is doing over there, and it's completely fine, fellas. He is fail our victory. What do we want to do now? Now we need to make a pressure for Vaza 120 and T-32, and believe me, we can do everything properly. I want to make a crossfire for them, so I'm taking this position over there, and we are going to be just fine, fellas. Believe me, we are going to be just fine. So pay attention over there. What we are doing, we are crafting the good angle and kaboom into the side. Vaza 120 is definitely not very happy, but he kind of deserved that. T-32 is taking one in the butt right there, and he realized that he is sitting in the shithole, but he cannot change anything about that anymore. Vaza just shot, I saw that, so we are going to hit him in the face right there, and he should get killed by the Model 1, which is hip hooray. And all we need to do now, we need to make a hardcore pressure like this. I think we did everything what we could already in this battle. Where is the object? Object is sitting right there, and probably everyone was spotted already. Quick math. 4, 7 tanks, one of the guys, actually no, all guys are spotted right there. Beautiful. Okay, what do we want to do now? We want to craft the crossfire for the enemy forces which is playing over there, right? And we want to do everything properly, my lovely friends. But the first things first, I want to eliminate the guns, because this is the most important part for us. So as you can see, object is sitting right there, which is pretty much down to one-shottable, right? That's what we want to eliminate, but in the same time, woo, high roll. Beautiful, fellas, beautiful. Meanwhile, this guy is making a hardcore pressure right there, which is not good thing for him, and obviously he's getting slaughtered right there, which is nice. How about if we would eliminate this object from the game right there, and the next victim which we want to eliminate is this one-shottable tank over there. Plus on top of that, we have the crossfire for this guy over there. But first things first, like I said, eliminating the one shot, and now simply crafting the angle for this guy over there. He's down to pretty much one-shottable after this, and the T-10 is going to ram us to death. I tried to dodge him, but that wasn't the case. Anyways, he's going to get killed now because he is sitting in the shithole, but I know I could get tiny touch more use over there. So here you go. In the map like this, to get score like 3.8 thousand damage and 400 assisting damage, that's great. But in the same time, I know I could play this game better. Why so? Because I could ignore this guy and I could kill this E75 TS, so I wouldn't take one for I wouldn't take one shot for the team, and plus on top of that I could dodge the ram somehow, and after that in the end of the day we could pretty much bang the tortoise. So instead of having like 4,000 combined, we could have 6,000 combined. But oh well, what can you do? You are living and you are learning. This battle is not going to last forever. Obviously our VK and Škoda is going on their ass already, and it's matter of the time when they are going to die. Nice team you chosen right there. I am blessing you with a holy fire. Holy shit, fellas, he had a manual fire extinguisher. Interesting decision, but you know, everyone is trying to save up credits in a way, right? Tortoise is burning, Tortoise is down to 500 hit points, and once again, S1 is probably saying, it's time to die, mother trucker. Beautiful, beautiful game, fellas. I am thinking, fellas, 3 battles is enough with a Ru or not really? Because I kind of want to go for a 4th one. Because I must admit I'm kind of enjoying playing with this tank. Even though I know it's not the best vehicle in the world of tanks, I get the point, there is way more better tanks, but so far the games are going quite well. Here you go. Ace Wanker, 3.8 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, and Ace Wanker with 1.2 thousand base. For a tier 9, I would say it's not like very high expectations, but once again, this vehicle is not that good, right? Okay, Prokurovka, Kempinovka, Siegfried line. 4th battle. This is the last game with a Ru. As you can see, how am I playing with this vehicle, and if you are grinding towards the flip wagon, which I would highly recommend not to do, or maybe you have some kind of love for Ru, maybe it's about the time to take this vehicle on the battlefield and check it out how this tank is performing. Maybe you are going to have an amazing experience like I do, because once again I haven't played with this tank in a while, and I must admit I'm having a good time playing with this vehicle. Weird stuff, fellas. Okay, what do we want to do? There is shit ton of the heavy tanks, so pretty much the main gameplay is going to be in the city. What do we want to do? We want to go on the field and we want to spot them. I know I would lose the fight against the lightweight, but it's not about the lightweight, it's about me. I want to spot people which is playing on the field. Speaking about the mediums, Leo can be on the field, 430 can be on the the Sterven lightweight. There is four potential guys which can be on the field, and as you can see, the lightweight is getting spotted right there. Not a big surprise, to be completely honest with you, and here we go. What do I want to see now? I kind of want to see our guys spotting, well, not spotting, but supporting us against them. Hi, guys. Patience. 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 Okay, now if the lightweight is going to pick like this, we are going to see him and we are going to punish him. I have all time in the world of tanks, fellas. I need to be very patient right there, because if I will make a hardcore pressure, I'm going to get punished. I simply cannot win the fight one against the lightweight, okay? I simply can't win this. What I can try to do, I can try to spot him, which I already did, but I know exactly where he is sitting at. He's sitting right there next to that wall over there. Kaboom, we managed to punish him once, that's great. And now the real fight starts. Us against the lightweight. Lightweight is not looking for us, so we are punishing him once again right there, which is just great. And now we are waiting for Arta support. I believe our clickers can try to shit on him. That's what I would love to see. Although we figured out a stairway sitting in the back right there, which is definitely not the thing which I want to see, but it is just how it is, and it is how it goes. So far, so good, fellas. I can survive the battle against this guy, although now he's going super aggressively, but it doesn't change the fact we survived. Hip hip hooray, and Arta is always too late. But it's okay, it's okay. Chill, calm down, everything is fine. Deep breathe. Good. We managed to kill the light tank, so our mission is kind of done, but not yet. What we want to do now we want to make a hardcore pressure like this, and we want to provide our team with assisting damage, and maybe we want to slaughter the Arthas, which is playing probably somewhere over there, right? Or maybe even here, but I really doubt it. By the way, speaking about Esterva is sitting right here, that's what I know, and Esterva is making a pressure for us. Boys and girls, we are in trouble. I can tell you one thing, we are in big fat trouble. Okay, Esterva is right there. I am asking our team for support, right? That's what I'm asking for. That was a direct hit from our Arthas, so we are going to check out how the things is looking like. And as you can see, Esterva is sitting right there. Beautiful. Plus on top of that, we have our Bushwankers, which is supporting us against the Esterva, which is just glorious thing. By the way, Esterva is not in the siege mode, so I am definitely not afraid of him yet. Although now I changed my mind. Now I am very afraid of him. Guys, help! Our Arthas is saying, we are looking at him, skill, we are looking at him, and I'm saying, yes, please. Kaboom. Trying to hit him obviously in the face. Arthas is missing him once again. He is losing shit ton of hit points. And what I want to do right now, I want to hit him into the cupola. Too bad I can't do that, but it's completely fine. Meanwhile, enemy Arthas is looking at me, which is not good, fellas. I am trying to move like a worm in the hot pan for obvious reasons, right? I don't want to get murdered right there. Can we eliminate the Esterva? Oi, fellas, patience. What we noticed right here, we noticed that we have the open shots to the T95, but once again, it's simply not worth it anymore. How about the shot into the GV Tiger? GV Tiger is over there, and oh my bananas, moving backwards. Oh well, what can you do? Here you go, fellas. Arta in the world of tanks is balancing the light tank for camping. To be fair, that wasn't the best pick from me, but it's still kind of unfortunate when Arta is hitting you while moving backwards, because I saw what he was doing. That was the main reason why I kind of picked over there. Oh well, no complaints, no regrets. Let's wait until this battle will end. Let's check the average performance with the Ru 251, and we'll see how we play today. And in my opinion, today's performance was quite good, even though 2 battles was very bad and 2 battles was very good. There was no average games, to be completely honest with you. Weird. Anyway, see you in a minute when the battle will end. And we are back. We are watching the ending of this battle. It was quite interesting fight, to be honest. It was very close. Our Arta is saying stop camping for the T95, and here we go. This is the ending. We finished this battle with 1,500 damage, 800 assisting damage, and getting clicked by the enemy Arta, which is going backwards. Thank you. I wish my RNG would work like this. Anyways. We are not whining right here, we are just, blind assisting damage. That's actually good. From Esterva we got some blind assisting damage, so it wasn't that bad. Anyways, the most important thing, how did we play this battle right here, fellas? We got 2,300 damage and we got 1,500 assisting damage. That's great score for this vehicle. I would say we played well. I would say we did everything what we could with this vehicle, and that's great performance, fellas. Here you go. Ru 251 in action, and obviously I can do some kind of cutting, blink the eye and not to show those bad games for you, but no, you need to see everything. You need to see those great battles, and you need to see those shitty ass games when either I am making the bad decision, which usually the case, or either the tank is sucking a massive D like kaboom, like this, right? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow, fellas. That was your daily dose of skill. Peace.